When I was a child growing up in Belize, my mom's aunt Grace used to have a lot of wonderful treats locked up in this cupboard, cabinet, chifferobe, press. That's what they used to call it, a press. She used to have a lot of stuff locked up in a press. And one of the things that I liked the best were these little candies called Nougats, all right? They used to come in a blue tin, had this wafer thing wrapped around it, and every now and again she would give us a treat. So today what I want to do is try to recreate this candy, and I'm going to be using a recipe online for the first time, okay? You're watching The Bare Pantry Show. Welcome to The Bare Pantry Show. If you want to learn how to cook in simple steps and have your dishes come out great the first time, then you're in the right place. Learn to make restaurant-style meals, comfort foods, and authentic Belizean dishes from basic ingredients. So I have my computer here because we're going to test try this recipe for the first time. We're going to test try it on camera. It says 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 bags of white chocolate chips. No, white chocolate chips, okay. 2 bags. Let's see the bag size. The 225 gram. Ooh, this is a 340 gram. This is a lot. I'm not going to do these 2 bags. We're going to figure that out. And then 2 bags of mini marshmallows, and that's the 250 gram. This is 283 gram. So I think we're just going to do half of this bag and maybe 3/4 of this bag. We already start messing with the thing, guys, because maybe I should get out the scale. And then the gumdrops, all right? So let's start. First of all, it says I have to prepare an 8 by 8 square baking dish by lining it with parchment paper. Then I'm supposed to cut the gumdrops in half. So we're gonna do that first, but meanwhile, I'm gonna grab my scale and try to figure out these grams, okay? You want to cook more at home, but recipes can be overwhelming because most recipes cater to a large group. The solution is my new small batch book, No More Leftovers. Enjoy air fryer wings and other appetizers for 2, small batch Belizean breads, main dishes for 2, small batch dishes and drinks and smoothies for 1. You'll be able to stay on your eating plan or diet because my recipes for mini cakes, pies, and cookies only yield enough for you to enjoy a treat and share with a couple of friends or family. Pick up a copy of my new small batch book, No More Leftovers, at www.barepantryshow.com. Shop safely and securely at www.barepantryshow.com. What I'm doing is just measuring the parchment paper along the tin so that I can get a strip like this. So when I put it in the tin, it's not all wrinkled on the bottom. So let me put my scale back, and now we're going to move over to the stove with the ingredients so that we can start adding them to the bowl. The white chocolate chips. And the marshmallows in. I think that's enough. And just allow that to melt over indirect heat, all right? Meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up the gumdrops. I remember these guys. They used to call these Juju. In Belize, they were called Juju. Gumdrops over here in America, huh? Now this, the glass bowl is not sitting correctly on this pot, so I'm gonna switch out the pots, all right? I don't want this to spill and burn us. So let's move this one off, put it on the smaller pot where it'll sit better. Get this one out the way, and then get this water boiling again. So I had to switch out that pot because it wasn't sitting quite, the thing wasn't sitting quite right on it. I had an old pot that didn't have a handle that used to be the perfect thing for this bowl, but they threw it away not knowing why I kept it. It's not the cooking, it's for this. So if you notice, this is a hot mess right now. I want to include all the colors. Plus they only have 2 green. What the heck? A bunch of red. It's gonna be so good. Okay guys, I'm gonna come back when it's ready for us to mess with that candy again, okay? It's been going a few minutes already, guys, and it's melting, but you know, white chocolate on a whole is hard to melt, and I have a video here on how to melt white chocolate and milk chocolate. I'll put it up in the cards. And then also marshmallows are kind of funny to melt too. But this has to become like a liquid according to the recipe. And then we're going to put the gumdrops in after we remove it from the stove. At first we had the heat very high. I think it's supposed to be low because it's starting to burn right there. And see, the pot still has water, so that's not an issue. I think they said it's going to be more liquidy than this. I can still see some of the chocolate chips in there.
Put water in there.
The recipe doesn't put no water in there. See, this is what my viewers will do. do what they want to do and then come back and say, oh, the thing don't come out good. I ain't doing that. But I don't like the way it's burning. It's on low fire. I think this is ready to spread. Let's shut it off.
Let it sit on hot water.
No, it says remove it and let it cool for 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I got you these because the gumdrops they have are spiced.
Oh, these are so good.
I know, I just had one.
You're checking it for poison too? We can't all check it for poison.
It doesn't have poison.
And did you have to take the yellow?
I took the red.
Okay.
Hey?
They say let it sit here for 2 minutes. Let's set the timer. Where you get these from?
He took one.
Where you get these from? Food for Less? Okay, she was gonna go to the 99. See, it was starting to burn. We're supposed to pour it in here and like spread it out real fast. No, I'm sorry. Supposed to put the gumdrops in.
All of them?
What is your problem?
Right here.
I don't know why I'm gonna set this here for 2 whole minutes. Do you think it's gonna get hard and not spreadable?
Yeah. I would put it in a thingy and just shove the gumdrops in it, right?
They say put this in here and stir the gumdrops in.
But why?
Because it has to spread out.
Oh.
Let me do one piece of green. The green tastes good. Y'all taste minty.
You want them oranges?
I left you an orange here.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, the purples. Oh my god. Growing up in Belize, these things are called Juju. Gumdrops.
I could see that. Why it's called that.
Why?
When you eat it, it's kind of juju.
Stupid. You're stupid. It's getting too hard. No, don't wait no 2 minutes, guys. The minute you take this sucker off the stove, go ahead, put it in here. OJ. Don't wait no 2 minutes. That's bullcrap lies. I don't know how many to get the rest of that out. Where's my little thingy? Here goes the 2 minutes. Oh, I'm so nervous when it comes to candy. They say use this. Touch it with your small hand. This is stressful. I'm just gonna tell you, the anxiety level is very high. And it's only some candy for us, not even for sale.
No, mommy, you're getting all freaked out too.
What?
Oh, you hold it.
That's why I have you. Mom is stupid. No, you can put rice paper on the bottom and top of this, but we couldn't find any.
Let's squish it more.
Okay, I'm gonna try to squish it all into the corners here. Then we're gonna set it to cool. Let's see what it says. Refrigerate for 2 hours or overnight. What? What?
Well, 2 hours.
Okay, 2 hours, guys. Right now it is 5:17. I just took it out of the fridge right at 2 hours, but because the paper is not on this side, only on this side, I'm trying to release it from here. I suppose if I let it thaw out a little bit, we'll be okay. Well, let's see what I can do. You guys see that? Looks like it's coming, right? I don't want it to break up on me when I take it out, so I'm gonna spend time to just release it from the side here. I'm gonna show you after we cut it up. I'm gonna store it in this cookie tin. It has these little parchment in here already, but I've cut some parchment to put layers. So give me a few minutes, I'll be back. So if I had the rice paper, it would look like this. And when we were little, we used to get so thrilled because we would ask my auntie, can we eat the paper? Can we eat the paper? But unfortunately, no rice paper, so next time when we do it though, they'll have some in the store. Are you getting this, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
And I think if we had made the whole recipe, it would have been thicker. But I couldn't see wasting all those ingredients if it didn't come out good. Go ahead and cut it. See why I want to make the gumdrop smaller, because see that one didn't even have a gumdrop. Okay. Oh, I don't want to eat that yellow one because it was only one yellow. Let me cut some more, then I'm going to taste. cut this one right in the middle. And I'm gonna stop and get a cut in. Ooh, look at that. You guys, I'm so thrilled. This reminds me of my Aunt Grace. And they used to have the wafer paper wrapped right around it. I suppose a machine does that. Because even if we had the rice paper, it'll be on the top and the bottom. It won't be on the sides, but it was wrapped around each candy. Like two sparrows in a hurricane. That's how I feel with this candy. Don't laugh at me, Joe. Just because you weren't raised with this, Joe. You want to be a hater. But a hater's only insecure. That's all. That's what a hater is. They're only insecure.
I never know that.
Look at this. Pretty thin. You want to put it like this? What's the one I bite? What's the one that I bite, Joe? How did I bite the whole candy? I didn't know where it went to. Oh, it's here. My bad. You guys saw it and didn't tell me, huh? Oh, I need to take a photo shoot tomorrow, but I have to put it up from the ants tonight. It's raining a lot, so we have a lot of ants right now. Okay. So this is amazing. You guys, tell me if you try it. Cut the gumdrops or the jujus smaller because then every bite will have it. And then also don't wait no 2 minutes like they said to let it cool because it's starting to give trouble. Put the gumdrops in right away. Spread it out. Oh, see ants to come. Look, see? See, I wasn't lying. Ants trying to come. Maybe it was in this tin. And then we're gonna yeah, then you're gonna have a candy in every bite and get the rice paper. All right? Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye. Remember, guys, we're not buying this book. Why? Because my distributor is ripping me off and not paying me any of my royalties. So for this reason, I redid the book that's being sold on Amazon and I made this book. I removed a bunch of the recipes from the first book because I did not deem them to be authentically Belizean enough. And I put a bunch of brand new recipes in here. So you're gonna get more for your money, okay? So when you buy this book, you're gonna find that the recipes are very easy to understand and the dishes are gonna come out perfect the very first time. So this book was made in 2018. In the middle of the pandemic in 2020, I made this book, The Pantry Laid Bare, and this is restaurant quality, no, not restaurant quality, better than restaurant quality meals at home. Now in 2021, I have my brand new book. This one's called No More Leftovers. Why? Because I reduced some of the recipes from this book, and I put a bunch of brand new recipes in there, but they're all small batches, all right? Now to purchase, all you have to do is visit my website, www.barepantryshow.com. You can shop safely and securely at www.barepantryshow.com. For me to be on the lookout, and she already told me what it was, but I don't know what it is until you